Hey everybody, so if you watched the live stream or paid attention to the channel, then you'll actually notice that the full recording for the live stream is already on the channel as a live replay. But over the next couple of days, I'm going to post the two, I think we did 2 missions, and cut out a lot of the live fluff so that they're more like standard videos if you kind of want it more cut up into more bite-sized chunks. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to go ahead and start her up, depressingly click legend, go to toggle advanced options, not created equal. Then I'm... How much do we hate ourselves? Do we want grenade damage to fall off? I don't think we do. I think starting at Reaper HQ is going to be the way to go. Although skirmisher... Do we want a good scout early on? You fighting orcs need a Tau mod too. I don't have the orc mods installed. In fact, doggone it, I may have made a boo-boo. I'm an adult. Yeah. I don't... Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the effects of all dark events are permanent, because I hate myself, and then I'm going to do the lengthy scheme and the time turner. It will make the early game a little easier, which is cool, and it will make the later game hard, which I don't want to do. But this series is designed to be significantly harder than the Clones Let's Try. That's one of the things I want to make it different. Plus, we're using a lot of the Creative Xenos modding team's mods. Yay. Plasma weapons could explode in your face. Okay.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet
Promote.
they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
I really want to change your nickname to Legless. Butterball issues national-wide recall. The company recalled more than 78,000 pounds of raw ground turkey meat out of concern it may contain salmonella. 78,000 pounds! So there you go. If you've got a butterball, maybe you don't eat it. Just a thought. So we got some corpses, we got some this, we got some that. Now we can actually take a look-see at our soldiers that we got. So we've got the normal, for whatever reason. I don't know how to fix this. One soldier always spawns in with nothing. It's not from the character pool at all, and I don't know why. Dude, I mean, you look cool. I don't know if you look the way you're supposed to look or not. Let's find out. And there we go. You look correct. I'm just saying. Right out the gate, you look right. Now I'm kind of glad you restarted for him because he looks pretty cool. He does. Yeah, Rothgar looks legit, doesn't he? He looks like a beefcake. I mean, nobody has to... We'll make it for you, Link. We'll do it. In fact, actually, as it turns out, we have a slot. I hit the button. That'll haunt you at night. So, yo. Biography time. And the fun voice that I do when I do it. I'm going to drink some root beer first. Not a sponsor, but, you know, if you ever want it to be, you can. So I said, excuse me, whoever had the coolest look and the coolest biography at the beginning in our first poll that was pulled, they would get a screenshot, a poster that'll be favorited and it'll be more likely to show up in the campaign, and I'm still gonna do that. So, I don't even remember what voice I did when I read it the last time. I've got to figure this out. That just sounds like I'm old. Nonetheless, I was a farmer serving in the lights of my lord, a good wife, a annoying sister, a father who teach me the two-handed sword combat, a wonderful mother. So this is not typed by someone that doesn't look like that speaks fluent English, but they're doing a great job. But this utopia, I guess would be this utopia, did not last long. The demon plague took my 2 parents. A few weeks later, when I was working in the field, I cried panic from my house. I grabbed my sword and rushed to it as a vision of horror was in front of me. Everyone's got death. His pregnant wife was decapitated at his feet. A red wounded demon in front of me. Rage flow into my vein. I managed to kill him, but he wounded me in the fight. A rage cry came out of my mouth when I followed the trail. Oh gosh. Yes, I respond. He tend me a drink, I drank. Modified my heart. Yeah, they always ask my friends music you can. That just keeps going.
There's been plenty of gripes about my flying, but I don't see
very
anybody
long
else stepping up other than the autopilot.
I don't have anything for this one. The sun is shining and the wind is blowing. Country of origin, Blood Angels. Raised in a remote community in Emperor's Children. Vlog learned the art of survival at an early age. I don't think that he really has a special. A survivor of the Old War. Baharlane? English, do you speak it? No. Is the Space Marine Let's Try still going on from before? No, that's why we had to restart. Is because the old, the RPG overhaul mod was not working properly. And due to that fact, I couldn't continue the game. Because it was going to make the end game impossible. And not fun to watch. Alright, a survivor of the Old War, Baharleon was a ranking officer with an XCOM when the organization fell. He's rumored to survive the ill-fated pre-war XCOM operation, later referred to as the Karayukai disaster. Oh, that's right. I didn't pick voice packs for these guys either. So this guy...
We need line of sight. Move. We shall carry the light of our faith. I am needed elsewhere.
Move with speed.
Yes. Through the stones, glory awaits. Forward to victory.
Move!
I don't have to like it. I just have to do it. Let's keep going.
There we go. I like it. Anyway, biography. A champion from an unknown chapter who was thrown out from the warp through time, landing on ancient Terra, or Earth as it was called at the time of its Middle Ages. For millennia he wandered, the color of his armor long faded from his encounters of the warp, and his years of traversing ancient Terra with the memories of his identity have vanished through time. The only thing he remembers is his name and his title, the Paragon. Very cool. Actus. Not supposed to look this way. Moving on. Victor. Even though he's totally didn't come through correctly. Victor was recruited in the Imperial Fist's 2nd Company, where he served with honor and zeal until he was reassigned to the 3rd Company. There he would fight at the fall of Cadia. But unlike his battle brothers, he lived and was mysteriously back at home. But not the home he remembers. Regardless, he will fight with the same zeal and dedication he always has until this Earth is free of the Xenos scum. This will not be exclusively live streams. I hope to stream typically on Fridays. Today's Thursday. But I'm typically going to stream on Friday. And if everything can go according to schedule, then that would simply mean that there'd be videos through the week of one mission, the typical length of the video, 30 to 40 minutes usually. Well, 20 to 40. And then on Fridays, as long as you're caught up with the videos at that point, then you can watch the live stream where we'll play a little longer. That's the goal. Whether or not that will happen every week, I have no idea. Question marks, or redacted, Sabrathan, whatever. Oh, we've got a long one. Leader of 10 Company. This man, if you could even call him that, was found during one of our missions. When moving toward the Advent labs, there was constant chattering from the Advent. Unknown what they were saying. They also heard a faint sound that seemed like someone was using fragmentation grenades to an astonishing... Where are we? Amount and speed inside the lab. Once inside, it was an absolute carnage, and found him going toe-to-toe with an Advent mech. After the intense battle, he saw the squad was demanding questions, and if they are friendly. The squad told him he was on Earth, guns at the ready if he did not like the answer, see what he was capable of. and refused that this was what he calls Earth, Terra, and asked him... Oh, it just keeps going. I'm a Blood Angel Space Marine created by the Emperor of Man... Condemned. I love typos. I mean, my typos are something to laugh at as well. Of mankind and son of the Primarch Sanguinius and leader of 10th Company. I was sucked through a warp rift when purging a world from warp entities and found myself here around Xenos. I was wondering if his company is still alive after that story. It's just okay, cool. He doesn't look right. You don't have a story. You don't have a story. You don't have a story. Yeah. Alright, well there's the stories, for better or for worse. If they just keep going and going and going, and the English is a little... stuttered, so to speak, then I may not read the entire thing, just because I'm gonna mess it up anyway. Now... Well, this is what I was talking about. I might as well talk about this. The soldier stats. So when a soldier levels up with the RPG Overhaul mod, you have the opportunity to up their stats. Now, some of their stats, I believe, generally upgrade over time. So just by default, someone that's like a major will have higher health values and aim values and stuff like that. But it's still not the equivalent of what it would be if you're playing vanilla XCOM. So in the late game, you want your guys to be as beefy as possible. Well, I would have all these skill points I couldn't use. So for Skullveer, he's got pretty good aim. His will sucketh, but I'm going to give him one more health. And let's give him one more aim, and then let's up his will to 49. That makes it valuable. You have awful aim, so we're just gonna devote all of that to your aim. You you have horrible aim. Let's get it up to at least 71. Because you already started with good health, so upping your aim is invaluable. You don't have anything to upgrade. So yeah, without that, I didn't mitch my so I have multiple sclerosis. We're just touching on this now because why not? It's a good segue. I have multiple sclerosis. This month is MS Awareness Month. I'm going to be posting in the community tab later a link to a doctor. He's actually my doctor, and if you want to know more about MS, he is a great, that YouTube channel that he's created is a great pool of knowledge. And I recommend checking it out. So I'll put that later. Are there Diomedes and Boreal voice packs? I have no idea. I got all the voice packs I could find that were 40k related, so might as well take a look. See, yeah. General Stern, Vindicare Assassin. You want to know something annoying? The Vindicare Assassin voice doesn't work with Reapers. Psyker, Priest, Commissar, Engineer, Sergeant, Guardsman, Commander, Space, Marine Librarian, Sergeant Merrick. So that's all I've got. I've got Kato Sicarius.
Standing still in combat is very detrimental.
Getting it done.
I don't know what he's just said there, but okay. When it comes to Magni, mobility is a priority. Well, yeah, I would say that that's probably going to be... What's our lineup for the Astartes? This. We've got Skullveer, Whitemane, callsign Thorn. We've got Dracum Lakuma, callsign Fire Drake. We've got Hrothgar, Macmillan, callsign Stormwolves. You don't have a name yet. We've got Sirion Halven. We've got Chris New Calverhall, callsign Daybarker. We've got Titus Tyrion, callsign the Oathbreaker. We've got Sindirian Aruloth, so callsign Paragon. We've got Actus Grimslane, callsign doesn't look right yet. We've got Victor Helsing, which we've not fixed yet, callsign Lion. We've got a redact name, but callsign Sabrathan, whatever. We've got Merrick Grimaldus, callsign Blackfist. Again, doesn't look right. And we've got Magni Modi, who we just made in this stream. Yay, my Marine is in the roster. That's so exciting, Scott. I'll try not to get him killed. No guarantees. But I'm hoping.
Commander to the research lab.
You shush it. So we're essentially just now starting to play the game. An hour and 15 minutes into the stream. I had to pay 10 supplies for that. That just seems wrong.
Pickings are slim, but I'm hoping we find a few more recruits who can handle a wrench. I could use the help.
Oh, laboratory. Training center, I'm not gonna do anything with that. See, I want to build a guerrilla tactics school. I really do, but that location, I just can't do it. I'm gonna build a resistance right now. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to put a workshop here, hopefully, and then I can use gremlins, so I can take 2 engineers, turn them into 4 engineers, and then I can help man the other areas around. So any adjacent rooms, that gives me 4 rooms, so I can have 4 engineers.
I never got around to
and I don't want to build something here that keeps me from doing that. Don't care. Investigate.
Avenger plotting new course.
Who's your Scotty? Who's your Scotty?
My people have thrown off the shackles of alien oppression. And through discipline,
Really hoping
we have survived.
between the eyes. That would have been a
We
great.
don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would never live in their cities. We are the hunters. We move in the shadows. And we won't sleep until the last alien is dead at our feet.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
We could just do this and not. That's a way to lose right there. Hybrid materials or alien biotech. Maybe we'll do this.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Strategic resource located.
48 supplies. I'll take it. Rookies.
Avenger plotting new course.
Get some more soldiers. I think in total we had 20, between the ones I made in the stream, we've got 26, 27 submissions, which is not bad. We had a few more in the original, but half of them weren't done right anyway. Ooh, an engineer.
Course
Good, good, good.
For South Africa.
I have 2 and neither in yet. Oh, they look so good. Destroy the alien relay. Here's what I know. I know I'm taking you. This is what I did in the original one too. Our heroes will be... Wow, I never watched the clock in the bottom right-hand corner when getting supplies. The clock has a freaking seizure. What do you mean? Like the, yeah. I think you're talking about when you scan. Stop. The real question is, I mean, advanced autoloader, I'm on you. Yeah. I mean, I really feel like we should take some, at least, what we'll do. We'll take Skolvir. So we're going to take Hrothgar. I'm kind of partial to Hrothgar. It's his fault that we had to restart the video at the very beginning. And then we'll take Halvin and this good fellow here. You know what annoys me? His eyes are orange. I really feel like should. Mine is Sabrathan. Well, let me take him. And I'm hoping he's not. I'm gonna hope that we don't get him killed. Since you're watching, we're gonna use him instead. Alright, so we gotta give him a bolter. Give him a bolter. Got a cow bolter. You know, you're such a beefcake. I'm gonna send you in with the heavy bolter that we just learned is in the game. Didn't know it was there. Is it supposed to be there? I don't know. It's just driving me nuts. I don't know that. His mobility will be extremely limited, though. What to do? could be beneficial. I'm just gonna go with the frags that don't beat. The only real big difference is their icon, a little bit of the sound, and I'm gonna give you a Storm Bolter. Why? Because no one else has a Storm Bolter. I feel like we should send someone with a med kit. You aren't gonna work with a med kit. I'm not even sure we have the... Oh yeah, we do, because I picked up those... Really wouldn't mind a flashbang. It's so tempting to build a flashbang right now. Because the flashbang can help us in the event of it can help us in the event of mind control from the sectoids. My Marine was a Deathwatch Salamander with tons of skulls all over him. I believe you. If you submitted him, I did talk at the very beginning of the live. So if you're watching now, there are 2 character pools that have nothing in them. Everyone else is submitted except those 2 that have nothing in it. You just have to resubmit it. I'll put it in the character pool. I don't know whether... 50 supplies... That's cheaper. Yay! I feel less bad about spending that now. Let's do it. So we got Vindicare Assassin Dim.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Sabrathan, Sabrathan, Sabrathane. And then we've got Debarker, Debarker. So you may have noticed, maybe you noticed and didn't care, but it's a good way to waste the time. I'm wearing orange glasses. That's because of my MS. So I have relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis. I've had it since 2010. And I have Crohn's disease, which I have had since 2017. Random, not important facts, but there you go. And this month is MS Awareness Month, so
Shen came across
be sure to wear your orange.
series of transmissions coming out of this region.
Custom map.
We've narrowed it down to a hidden alien communications relay transmitting to the Advent network. We can't pass up any opportunities to disrupt their progress on the latest operation, so we're moving in to take out that relay. Neutralize any hostile contacts near the site, lock it down, and destroy the target.
What an angle.
Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Looks like it's in an Amazon shipping department.
To glory!
Okie dokie, artichoke. There's a window there. I should be able to get a pretty good view. Can you guys tell me if there is a mod that can enable voice packs on everyone? Is the Blue Marine missing his power pack?
Fingers on triggers, Delta.
Is he? Darn it, he is. That's gonna bug me the entire mission now. Alright, got some bogeys.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
Time to motor.
I blocked my own way up. Smart, clever. Good job, Thomas.
We go to spread his word.
That's gonna bug me the entire mission. Because he looks right, he's just missing a power pack, and I don't know if... We gotta know. We gotta learn together. Is he missing his power pack in his picture? Can I blame the person instead of my own incompetence? He doesn't have the power pack. So there you go. I don't know if it was on purpose or not. I'm going to give them a power pack because I feel like Space Marine armor doesn't operate if you're not wearing that backpack, but... Where'd they go? Idiot. I looked away at the very wrong time. I have no clue where everyone went.
Roger that.
Found him. Oh.
I am needed elsewhere.
Your mobility is still 11 with the heavy bolter?
Good copy. Moving on target.
If you can hear that, that was my dog sneezing. You okay, puppy? You alright?
Moving out.
All the Startees need a backpack, yeah. Alright, well. I can do 6 to 8 with this heavy bolter. That's a great sound, too. What a beefy sound, I love it. I think I can kill this, sectoid pretty easily. Maybe. Shit. He was kind of hoping I was gonna hit. Ah, okay. Tim does not have much health. Did I not? Oh, he hasn't leveled up yet. That would be why he's still swatting at me. I can distract. My theory is this. That I am screwed. That's my theory. A waste of a frag grenade. It didn't kill him. What an utter waste. I don't want to use my flashbang this early in the fight either. Screw it. Well, there we go. Saberthan, Sabrate.
We got trouble.
Really gotta know how to... Oh, crap. Someone brought a med kit, right? I was smart enough to actually equip the med kit that I bought. No, I was not. I meant to ask you guys which soundtrack you want me to do.
Charge.
Should be able to get a nice shot on him. Didn't stand.
Strike them down with all your might.
We're gonna go into shadow and do our very darndest to not be spotted again.
Get moving.
Because one connected shot and he's either dead or bleeding out, so.
By the Emperor it shall be so. On the move!
Oh, yes. That heavy bolter that I fired is in the game. I actually didn't know it was released till I started the stream. But you can get it now. It's in the mod. The only thing that I have that's not released as far as weapons goes, I think I've got it's less work in progress, more of a concept mod for a sniper and a shotgun. Need to get there. Let's get eyes on the objective. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get eyes on some enemies.
Marks nearby.
Commander, we have a positive ID on the alien relay.
Multiple enemies incoming.
Alright, okay. Run.
Wish me luck.
Closing on target position now.
Moving civvies. I don't think I triggered anything. Triggered the music, but I didn't trigger any enemies.
Heresy grows from idleness. Faith is purest when it is unquestioning.
He's got a debuff. I'm assuming his debuff is... Believe it or not, I was scrolling really hard there. Heavy weapons impose a minus 25% mobility decrease.
Accept the challenge.
If they walk towards us, that would be great. Question of millennium. Can I see it? Oh, he's got a frag. I didn't realize that he had a frag. Do you have a second flashbang? Oh, I never used a flashbang. Okay. I'm gonna try something. It's probably stupid. I don't know that he can see it. He can't. Triggered him. Yep. Might as well trigger him now. Look at that Claymore location throw, too. Such a great throw for nothing. Ah! Wow, he's revealed. You're in trouble. You're not in a good place, Tim.
Affirmative, sir. Your wise counsel.
Let's get rid of the roof. Up. Who knows? Maybe this will hit. Did 3 damage, not enough.
We shall carry the light of our
Look it
faith.
up. We're using our stun grenade. If I can get the throw.
Let the grenades fly.
Hello, Keith. We don't speak that way. We're doing all right. Their aim is 45. Even if they had a complete flank, they still would only have an aim of 45. And the odds of them hitting us
I'm under fire.
like that are slim. It's still just hiding dim at the moment. Let's get some.
Heading out. Not even close.
Question, how gutsy am I feeling? Answer. Pretty.
I will guide you now. Spare none. We go to spread his word.
Still doing alright. Still doing okay. Oh no, we're good.
The
We're good.
heretics will suffer the ultimate punishment.
Alright.
Got it.
So all we did with Dim was ran into a corner.
I think things are about to get noisy.
How did you... You were already... I just... What the... Oh, goodbye.
I'm out of here.
Yes, book it. Book it. Book it. Hunker. Yeah. That is probably the best. Probably the best thing that could have happened in that particular situation. I'm gonna charge him there.
May you lead us to victory.
Hope that the fire doesn't keep progressing. Aha!
That's affirmative.
Glory to the first step. Shush! We're still doing okay. No one's gone yet. Yet. Hey! I got another one.
Enemy destroyed. Draining ammo fast.
Alright.
Maintain attack
This
formation.
gives Sabrathan a line of sight, full cover, and a line of sight on the objective. Only has 6 health, so one more hit and we'll kill it. He's gonna revive. I'm okay with that. I don't have my flashbang anymore, so it's not like I can stop him from doing that. So if you didn't know, in XCOM 2, if you flashbang a sectoid, it cancels whatever psionic thing he's doing. Full cover did a pretty good job.
Ultimate shot for shot.
Get them to full cover. I can't move him anywhere. I can't. His available locations to run to are extremely limited. Without catching himself on fire. So if you looked, he was about to run out of floor. Why not? Take the shot. Why not? Did 3. Okay. Oh, look at like that. It's firing like bigger. Look at that. Special bullets and everything. Solidness. Solidness.
For the glory of the
Objective completed. No one's dead yet. Alright, solid miss.
Eliminate any remaining hostiles
Didn't
and
move,
to
that's
evac.
okay. Oh. Yeah. Mobility of 15. Mercy me. Just shout your favorite battle cry. Waffles! I assume that was going to happen. I don't know if you noticed, but when DA1 Barker missed the shot,
fear our wrath.
Bye-bye. Yep.
Eat bolt gun!
Yes. Bolt gun. It's delicious and nutritious, and it tastes just like chicken.
I hear the drums of war again!
Suppressor, shoot him.
On Overwatch.
Put them in half cover. Them needs full cover. There.
Affirmative.
Let's move him there. That'll almost assuredly do one of two things. Make him shoot at dim or move. If he moves, suppression and overload. Solid miss there.
I'll get him next time.
Well, it was a valid attempt on my part.
The demons are too strong!
Where are you going? Yeah, could be worse. I forgot about you. Not gonna lie. My face is bullshit. Ow!
Why has he forsaken us?
I can probably.
I shall rally the troops to your cause.
Yep. 6 is good. 6 is good.
Okay.
End it, please.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed.
Oh, there he goes.
Enemy eliminated.
Alright. That's not too bad. He's laying on the shoulder and I was that's... What have I started? If you can't tell, the weather in Ohio doesn't know what it's doing. We had sunny and beautiful during the stream. We've had storming, we've had rain, and right now it's just cloudy.
Standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence. Peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
I'm back. Frogman has returned. Hello, Frogman. I'm not sure how much longer the stream can do, but started back.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
I'd like to point out that he's less wounded than he is. He's gonna be, or he's more wounded than he is, yet the Marines are still standing and they haven't taken aid. Alright, so we've got a profession they won't say, Overwatch shots deal more damage. 25% damage. Nice. Game plus 10 crit on duels, and as a free action, reload your weapon. Can be used every 4 turns. Yeah, well, this mission's over. We're gonna do one more. A firebrand itching for a fight, gain increased crit dance. The soldier needs a reassurance of knowing that that their allies will have their back in every situation. Grant 3 aim for every visible ally. Aim plus 3 ability, 15 dodge, minus 5 aim, and minus 10 crit. Got an auto loader. I'm pretty sure these are for like swords and armor and stuff, but so that is where I'm going to wrap up that video. Like I mentioned in one of the text parts, I essentially just cheated my way through Gatecrasher to skip it, and this was the first real mission. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Please like it and subscribe if you want to see more. And tomorrow we should have the second half of that stream up for you. If you want to watch the whole stream, though, you can, in all of its glory, go ahead and just hop over and watch it now. But, Jig Hardy.